Hello everyone. It is now Inktober. It is officially the first day of October. And I'm gonna try to record my process of doing Inktober. I have cut out these little squares. I have swatched out some pencils and my microns, my lovely 3 microns. Those things are great. I have cut up pieces of paper into little, like, I can't even remember, was it like 5.5 by 8? No, it ended up being smaller because I had to half it, so I think it was like 5.5 by like 4.5 or something. Really small stuff. I was like, this can't be 5.5 by 8.5. This is too tiny. So I have these all swatched out, written in the top, the prompts for this month, so I don't have to think about it too hard, which, you know, I thought would be nice to do that ahead of time. You know, I have my swatch sheet of stuff I might need. So I'm going to draw on this, but I'm going to sketch out on this. I want to draw something, well, since today is day 1, which is Gargoyle, as you can see in the top corner, I want to draw a made-up gargoyle, but I don't know really how to do that. Also, I need to find, so what's important is reference sources. What you can't see is my computer right behind this paper. I'm going to be pulling up some reference sources so that I stay sane while doing this project. I also have a cup of tea to stay sane while I'm doing this project. It's some pumpkin spice chai tea. It fits the fall weather that we're having in my state at the moment. Okay, I found my reference sources. So, whenever drawing a gargoyle, my first thought was like, what kind of animal do I want? I want to make up a sort of animal. And I thought about a little activity we did at my church for Sunday school one morning. So for like a little bit of context, so one week my Sunday school teachers who were over the 9th and 10th grade were out, and so we had to move up. My class, had to move in with the other high schoolers, the 11th and 12th graders. Now, on that week, they happened to be on a lesson in Daniel, which talks about 4 different beasts in a dream, or whatever. So I had to look this up on the internet because I couldn't remember. All I could remember was the fact that we drew 4 different beasts. The activity was we would each take a little passage and then proceed to draw out, you know, what we thought it looked like. Ours happened to be a lion with wings. It was really cool. We got to color out with crayons, which is like my favorite medium, if you don't know. Maybe not favorite, but like definitely like one that I would love to chill with. But point aside, I took pictures of what we all ended up drawing. We being each grade was challenged with a different beast. And so I'm gonna draw what was considered cheating by all the other grades, but they ended up doing the best, which was the 12th graders got the 4th beast and looked up a reference for it, and I am referencing their drawing, which I took a picture of afterwards. For all who are curious, this is apparently from February. I don't know how I remember this. That was just a really memorable day, I guess. But, I loved that. I loved that activity. I had so much fun. And I got to be in my element, which is drawing, so that's nice. Okay, let me find the passage. I'm gonna actually look at it. It says, after this I saw in the night visions, and behold, a 4th beast, terrifying and dreadful and exceedingly strong. It had great iron teeth, devoured and broke in pieces, and stamped what was left with its feet. It was different from all the beasts that were before it, and it had 10 horns. So, the criteria for this gargoyle: 10 horns, terrifying, and dreadful. I know this is out of shot, but you don't need to see my handwriting. Exceedingly strong. So like in this corner, we're maybe gonna draw it a little bit smaller. So let's like see, I'm trying to figure out the shape of gargoyles in general. Like I'm seeing like, it's a lot of hard shapes. It looks strong and tough and, you know. Seeing like horns and wings, and maybe we need to do some wings to this. Like, we're not gonna take this exactly. It's more like an inspiration point, I suppose. I bet you didn't expect to see an Inktober where somebody was reading Bible verses, did you? We gotta be different and original, and so we're gonna draw gargoyles based off of Bible verses. So let's see, what are the kind of eyes? Like, they kind of look wild and like angry. That looks too kind. I think we'll just have to add like a lot of shading and stuff to it. And again, I'm aware this is Inktober, and so I should probably try to stick to like a line art or something. Let's see. And maybe we can make the horns look like goat horns. When I say that, I'm talking about the Minecraft goat horns, yes, because it's my only reference for horns. And I'm looking at these gargoyles. Yeah, they've got some arms and then legs. So maybe some smaller legs. And then the arms, like, will typically, like, go out, and they'll have, like, some muscle to them. Like, bro, these guys are strong. Like, they mean business. I'm seeing, like, a lot of weird... I'm seeing some with, like, multiple spikes along the top. That's... Some that look more like rhinos. Like, these are some wild creatures. Multiple headed stuff. That's cool. Okay, there's some really weird stuff, but like, I love what we're getting by looking up 10 horns. I'm seeing with the horns, they're actually not, like, they more curl sooner than I think they should. I mean, it depends on the animal. And then they kind of taper off. That. So try to design a horn shape. Okay. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then maybe like one like there, like a couple there. And maybe we'll have them come in more in, like that. So that's, and then maybe like a final horn, like down here, like, and it kind of looks like a beard. Maybe we can make that look like a Minecraft dripstone. That's gonna be our design concept. Okay. I'm kind of liking this, honestly. They've got like a lot of shape going on to them too. Like, it's got a lot of just hardness again. Like, trying to figure out the shape though that this face needs to be, because like, I don't know what I'm doing. And some of them got like quite the neck. We're just gonna be admiring gargoyles. Like, look up a picture of some gargoyles. Like, just do it. Join me. Do some Inktober. I'm seeing some like gargoyles with like legs coming out like that. I'm not sure if this is gonna work for our little buddy, but like, sure, let's try that. Like, all of them kind of have their legs like scrunched up or like in an interesting kind of position, kind of like that, you know? So maybe that's what we kind of got to do, is like kind of keep with the classic. Okay. So Now that we've kind of got our reference right here, little buddy, I'm gonna look here. Let's see, maybe like a 3H pencil or something. This is gonna take me a while. I have a lot of pencils. I actually have hardly used these guys. Like, there are maybe a few that I've used. So I'm, like, kind of happy that I have an opportunity to use all these pencils. So I got them for Christmas, like, 2 or 3 years ago, I want to say. So, by all means, only get yourself a few pencils because you don't need this many. Or this light of a pencil. Like, who's gonna need a 9H pencil? Like, seriously, that thing is hardly visible. Look at it. It's like you have to scratch. It's really scratchy. That's the one thing I don't like about the H pencils is they're very scratchy. Still don't want to use HB. Maybe I just use an H. Find the H pencil and I have an F. I wonder, well, F is a little bit darker than H. So maybe just, there it is. There's an H pencil. So I'm seeing, like, they kind of remind me of, like, monkey faces. I'm not gonna lie. Like, these gargoyles look like some of them look like they have monkey faces. They just look like little apes. Kind of gotta draw some, like, ears for this guy. I'm realizing. It's like, I focus so much on the horn. Or horns. Just put them in right there. There we go. There's some ears for this guy. Now he can hear. I'm gonna give him like a... Should he hold like a staff or something? I don't know why. I just want him to hold something. Ooh, maybe like a flag. Maybe like he's a flag holder. Like this gargoyle is made to be like holding flags and stuff. Fits flags. That'd be cool. It's a tiny flag, but it's fine. Maybe we'll make the stand a little bit smaller. That way it like looks a bit better proportioned. There we go. You know, and since it's from a Bible passage, we can have it be the Christian flag. There we go. References all around, people. References all around. There we go. That's like, it's weird, but like, I don't mind it. I don't mind it as a drawing, like, especially since I'm going into this, like, having no clue what I'm doing. I'm gonna erase this. I kind of drew it up a little bit too high, but like, whatever. Why am I using my eraser whenever I have a kneaded eraser. It is a little bit high up on the page, I'll admit, but it's fine. It's fine, I'm not too worried about it. I'm not gonna move it. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and I'll get out the 1B pencil, I guess. Oh, it's just called B. It's not even 1B, it's just B. I should have known. Like everything else. Okay, let's try to see if I can find that one. Oh, there it is. It's got a very high mouth. Maybe that's the disturbing factor about it. The mouth is so high up. There we go. You can't forget the fact that he's a flag holder. Okay, let's see here. This is a moment we've all been waiting for. the line art. Is it sad to say that I've been working on this for 35 minutes? I'm really not sure, honestly. Like, what is a good time to be spending doing Inktober? And then we gotta get, I forgot to put the beard horn on him. There. I've been watching a bunch of Inktober videos from like artists who did it like, you know, years ago and stuff. And I saw a lot of people using like hatching methods. I've never done that before. So we'll see how that turns out. I'm not sure if I really like it, but like, we kind of committed at this point. Debatably, I've made this drawing like worse with the hatching, but like, you know what? You live and you learn. it makes for a decent day one for Inktober. I think. I hope so. That's gonna be where, like, gold might have been, like a gold rim. Usually there's a gold rim at the underside of the Christian flag. I was noticing in the reference pictures, because yes, I have to reference even that, even though I've seen it like so many times. I like this. I like this. I think the more I look at it, the less I like dislike it, you know? Like, I feel like I went a little overkill with the hatching, but like, again, I say that and then I continue to do it. I feel like these areas need to be darkened a little bit. I feel like I got across the effect I was wanting. I think I just executed it poorly, you know? Again, I think the more I do it, the more I'm gonna get used to it. Like, this is the first time I've done the method, so like, it ain't bad for a first try. I will say that. It ain't bad for a first try. Whoops, I knocked the camera. Ain't bad for a first try. Looks like a first try. But hey, it does kind of look like a gargoyle. So I think I did something. Let's see. Oh, that's a 5. I don't want a 5. I'll do a 3. I'm gonna, well, this, based on how he's sitting, where would his, maybe in theory he's like sitting like on, we gotta make a little plane for him to sit on. Otherwise it just looks like he's floating. Who knows where this gargoyle's sitting, but he's sitting somewhere now. Maybe this is a pew. If we're gonna continue to go with that churchy theme, he's sitting on a pew. He's sitting on the upper part of a pew. I should have done the size 5, I'm realizing. I think I made this worse by adding a background, sadly. I do that. I will add something spontaneously and I will try to work too fast and I will get impatient. I do that. It's official. It's a pew in a church. It's canon. Again, don't draw spontaneously, or else this happens and then it's all disproportioned. But you know what? He's on a stair or something. It can be whatever. Yeah, I'm gonna call it before it gets worse. I'm gonna call it. It's day 1 of Inktober. Something. It's something. I don't know what it is, but it's something. Yeah, thank you for joining me on this journey of Inktober. This is just day 1, and I hope to be back with a second Inktober. Yeah. Go draw yourself now. Like, just do it. Join me. Actually, would we be seeing the horn up there? It's gonna bother me now. I think we might be seeing part of it. I'm just gonna draw a teeny tiny horn. There we go. There we go. There. Yeah. Draw a gargoyle. Make it better than mine. Or, you know, just make it different than mine. Don't do what I did. Learn from my mistakes. Thank you all for watching. Goodbye.